Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody. Now guys, we're coming back to discussion of the gold market, as we have skipped one weekly research since really nothing has happened last week, so there was no necessity to update and adjust our analysis on the gold market. Right now on the daily chart, as you can see, market stands in the tight consolidation that remains the pin pattern. Trend is bullish on the daily chart. Is really fast. The action above the monthly pivot point looks very impressive, and we probably should return back to discussion of the possible still upward spike. So as we have said on last week, that there were two possible scenarios of action on the gold market. The first scenario that we have discussed was probable immediate breakout of the 13 even area. Another scenario that stands more in the habit with the gold, in agreement with the gold habits, is the possible first upward breakout, grabbing stops above this top, and then probable retracement down. And it looks like that gold is turning to the second scenario, because breakout here hasn't happened when the overall background was mostly supportive to this action, but this hasn't happened, and you can see that gold again has tested this confidence support, this trend line, and turned up. Here guys, I have marked important moment that take a look at on a reversal, gold hasn't reached the lower border of this consolidation, and this has turned up. This looks bullish. Right now gold is forming tight consolidation right below the opposite resistance, on the opposite border. It stands very close to the monthly pivot resistance one. And usually when the market forms the consolidation right below the significant area, it could mean that market is preparing for a possible breakout. As a result, the nearest target will be based on this pattern that I have drawn here as a butterfly. It stands approximately at 1370, very close to the previous top. So if you will use as the target of the butterfly, not this top but that top, it's also possible. Then you can see that target will be slightly higher at 1385. It's right here. So if stops will be grabbed above this top, reached and triggered the stop orders, this probably market could reach this area as well. But I have drawn this butterflies a bit close to the target that we have. Couple words guys about the elections on the United States. It's really very big chances guys that Trump will become the president United States by some moments. So first of all, I would like to show you a couple of pictures that I will post in our today's daily update in the thread. Just take a look. This is the picture, probably you have seen this already. This is the 2000 millennium picture from the Simpsons cartoon. As you can see, there's Trump on the elevator. So and this is a real screenshot of 2015 in the same area. Another screenshot from the Matrix movie. So as you know, the Rage Against the Machine was the creator of the soundtrack, one of the creators of the soundtrack for the Matrix movie. And you know that the Matrix is not just a simple movie. This is sometimes, as you know guys, probably this theory exists that some of the hidden controllers of the overall global processes that stands in the market. But take a look. This is the screenshot from the Rage Against the Machine sound clip, that from the song that has become the soundtrack for the Matrix. So you can see Donald Trump as the president 2000 even. Also, but this is just some kind of the mystery. What I really would like to say is that there is maybe you know that in Russia there is a well-known cellist, the Mr. Dugin, that is the good friend of the Mr. Putin, and he said once that the wise people said me that Trump will become the president. So as you understand, that the people, the man who stands very close to the Russian president, can't said this just occasionally. So this is really what should happen. And my thought by this moment and by some other moments that in the policy and in political life of the United States, that Trump will become the president of the United States. So this mostly should become the supportive in the long term for the gold market. But this is just I just return back to the current is very hot topic of the discussion of between the Clinton and Trump was taking place recently. That's why I have decided to share with you with some interesting materials that I have. So on the gold market, this is the daily chart. On the 4-hour time frame chart, guys, we see also some kind of the consolidation trend has shifted bearish on the 4-hour time frame chart, and maybe some retracement could take place here. The first level that market could reach on this retracement stands with the weekly pivot point and the 30 and 30 pip support. Maybe retracement will become slightly lower. It's also possible. But as you can see, weekly pivot point has been tested and the first destination probably stands here. The same we could see on the hourly chart. On the hourly chart, market stands in the consolidation right now, is forming some kind of the bearish grabber that suggests the taking out of these lows. If this will happen, it's probably market could show the deeper drop slightly below this trend line to the weekly pivot point. Maybe we will get the failure breakout of this consolidation, market return right back up, then something of that sort, but in the opposite direction. Because overall situation right now stands bullish on the gold market. So let's see how the situation will develop.